Guys, while we are celebrating love with Kid and Zita, I mean, we are seeing that Bright Morgan is under the fire wagon. Yes, I mean, he's being dragged. His ex girlfriend is basically calling him a bisexual. We have a lot to talk about in this particular video, ranging from the housemates outside the house to the housemates in the house. Yes. I mean, a lot is happening, so let's just get right into this video. Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Guzzy and this is Chat with Guzzy. Please, if you're yet to subscribe, kindly click on the subscription button and click on the notification bell so you can get notified whenever I post any new video.
And then...
He got me flowers!
I mean, when she had done her interview with Ebuka, right, that's Zita, she had told Ebuka that she needs to talk to Zamboski first before she can know what's up there. However, she's feeling him, you get. And it is obvious that two of them have met. He brought her flowers. So, let's see what these two have in stock for us. And if you ask me, Dambo's really likes Zita. Yes, Dambo's is all for Zita. He likes Zita. Yes, guys. And it looks like Mide is a shipper because the way she was like, I say wahala day. But then again, this is me wishing these two luck. Yes. Now, I spoke about Mide, right? So Mide during her interview stated that at some point she even felt like this whole thing that Bright was doing, I have a girlfriend and all that, she felt it was part of his strategy. Yes, at some point she felt like, okay, maybe that girlfriend outside the house did not exist. Yes, because there were things that he told her, and in her head, someone with a girlfriend is not meant to be saying things like this to me and all. But then again, he told her not to worry, he reassured her and all that, so she did not worry. So for her right now with Bright, it's a thing of she coming outside now, they need to have a conversation. She needs to know what he has to offer. And regardless of whatever will happen in that space, they will be friends. Yes, because she values that friendship. So regardless of anything, whether there will be a relationship or not, there will be a friendship. Yes. So with or without a relationship, there will still be a friendship there between the two of them. Guys, this whole Bright thing with his girlfriend, his ex-girlfriend Ruth, has become more messy. Yes, guys. That whole thing, because right now she's accusing him of being a bisexual. Yeah, she's saying that he collects and he gives. Now, before she had said that, she came up with this saying, posting this receipt means there's a chance a marriage could end. And then what? If I am forced to, then I will. Reason why I need to speak to their media or something. At least I could show proof to them in private to confirm. This is very delicate because some involved minor children. Now, she's basically saying all these things that she's saying, she has proof to back them up. Yes, she's not just doing cho. She has proof to back them up. However, she doesn't just want to go on and post on social media. Now, this lady is letting us know that, the reason why she's even doing all this, aside the fact that he embarrassed her online, publicly, by doing what he did with Mide. He came out and granted interviews where he was talking about her and whatnot. Yeah, so, this is her retaliating, basically. Yes.
Yeah. And then 2 weeks into the show, she's calling multi-choice that she wants me disqualified because I held a lady's hand.
So guys, to that video where Bright was saying that, the girlfriend had called multi-choice because he held a lady's hand, to that she has said, attached video was sent to me where Bright Morgan insinuated that I called multi-choice to get him disqualified from the show because he held his fellow housemate's hand and I was jealous. I want to make it clear here and now that yes, I contacted multi-choice, but the reason for that is far-fetched from his assumptions and insinuations. The reason I contacted multi-choice was because Bright Chigozie Mbata bracket Bright Morgan was going to be outed for having multiple affairs with married women. After I confirmed it to be true, I was petrified. I had to think on the spot what I could do to at least hold off the situation. I needed a means to either inform him or pass the message across. This had nothing to do with him being disqualified. So baby girl Ruth is saying that yes, she actually reached out to multi-choice, but it was not to get him disqualified. And it was not because of another woman, that's Dede, but it was simply because she had gotten the information that people wanted to out him out for having affairs with married women. So she wanted to reach out to multi-choice so that they can help her let him know because, I mean, she panicked, right? That's what she's trying to say. Now, let me continue with what she was saying. She said, whosoever put up the narrative clearly told it out of context, and that has nothing to do with me. Brightmorgan has continued to grant interviews without full knowledge of why I contacted MultiChoice. These false informations are given by him, by his younger brother, whom he takes all his advice from. So she ended by saying this particular subject is very sensitive because in some, there are minor children involved, which is why I delayed responding. I would rather speak than write about it. So yes, what she had said earlier about the whole minor children thing. Now, me, I don't even understand when she's talking of minor children, but what I understood from what she's trying to say is that, I mean, she had figured or she had found out that they were going to out Bright on having affairs with married women, and she had reached out to MultiChoice so that she can be able to get the message across to him in the house. However, a false narrative was given to him when he came out. She also went ahead to state that the affairs that he is having, at least from what I gathered, the affairs that he is having with the married people, there are some that have minor kids. And I mean, if that had come out and all that, marriages would be ruined. Yes, those children will end up being like, they will be at the receiving end because they would suffer from it. So that's what she was trying to avoid and all. And she has also said that everything she's talking about, she has evidence, she has proof. Yes, so the team can reach out to her privately and she would show them all those evidence rather than posting them. This matter, it go long die. Well, she did not stop there. She also posted this. She said, you would think a bisexual man like Brightmorgan, who has been with both male and female, married and single, would be cautious of what topic or subject to speak on and when to do so. Now, his sexuality ends my business. That's between him and God, but I'm just saying. A dude who's got lots of dark secrets and the weirdest fantasies should be mindful of what he spouts out of his mouth. Expecting me to keep his dark secrets while he goes about running his mouth ain't gonna cut it. Yes, Bright, his full name again, bent over for his gender as well. He gives and receives it both ways. There you have it. That shouldn't be hard to tell, mere looking at him, except for those who don't know what time it is. It is what it is. Hey, so you have heard it from her. Apart from the whole married women scandal, she is also saying that he sleeps with men also. And I mean, from what she's saying, Bright sleeps with single or married or men or women or all join. And she is saying that she has proof of everything she is saying. She does not want to post them online, so the team can reach out to her and she'll send the things to them privately. I mean, she had also replied people, or this particular person that she had posted, who had spoken about her using AI edits, and the person was trying to shade her. She had replied the person saying, yes, she's the AI queen and whatnot. And she had posted a picture just basically healing herself. Now, before she had come out with the bomb of the sexuality of Bright, she had said that people were coming for her saying that it was about followers, but she's not a content creator. She had also gone ahead to say people should relax, sit back because more are coming. Yes. And it does not look like this girl is stopping anytime soon, if you ask me. At this point, I don't even know what to say. I mean, if the allegations she's making are false, then I think the same way she's suing Bright should also sue her because, no. This is personal and this is a lot. Moving from that, let's go to some good news. I mean, Joanna received some gifts from her fans, yes, and she was all teary when she had read the note attached to it. Baby girl was in tears, and you could tell it's tears of joy, yes. And remember, she still has what she's selling. She still has her merch that she's selling, Dracula, the Baddie and Dracula Unchained, that she's selling 30k, so you can go grab your copy. Now, moving from her, let's go over to Mercyeke. Hey, happy birthday in arrears to Mercy. I mean, Mercy celebrated her birthday, and she had a lot to give out or to do for that her birthday. Now, when I'm talking of giving out, I mean gists and all. Now, baby girl got a new house. Yes, she got a new house in Lagos. Congratulations to her. It's not easy. She also celebrated her birthday. And courtesy of that birthday, we had seen that Bella and Beauty are cool. Yes, they were vibing together, dancing together, and all that. One quick lesson: don't carry your faves fights. Don't create enemies for yourself over your faves, because last they will settle. I hope those people, those their fans that are fighting each other, have seen that there is no need. Yes, these two are cool and they are fine. Also, I mean, Mercy had done her party and there was stripping, like strippers and all that, and it was given. That party, he was partying. And you saw how the stripper was just doing his thing with them, and they all had fun. Now, moving from that, we're going to a sad news. Yes, this is me saying rest in peace to a colleague. Yes, who is also, she's a lawyer. She's also a BBN enthusiast. Yes, I mean, we got the report that sadly, due to robbery incident, she had died. Yes, and this happened here in Abuja, and she's a Dede's fan. Yes, she died. This is me saying rest in peace, and in all honesty, I feel bad, and I pray that justice is done in her case. Yes, guys, I mean, from the reports we are hearing, a group of armed robbers had trooped in, yes, to rob from her and all. And with everything that had happened, the gist online vary. I'm even hearing that out of fear, she had jumped out of her window, and that was how she had died. While some are saying no, she did not die instantly. They took her to the hospital. The hospital rejected her. And guys, like, I don't know when Nigerians will learn, when Nigerian hospitals will learn. How do you reject? This is a story for another day. This is really a story for another day. This is something that we need to keep educating people on, because no hospital has the right to reject a patient. Their core mandate first is to save lives. So how, guys, let's move from that and let's not just dull this video. But this is me saying rest in peace to her, and I pray her family gets the grace to be able to bear this loss, because this is indeed a huge loss for a girl that was just 29 years old. Rest in peace, Sumi. Then from that, let's go to the housemates. I mean, for the things happening in the house, as you guys already know by now, Jasonjae is the head of house. He chose Sultana to be in the head of house lounge with him. For them to sleep yesterday night, Sultana had put me a pillow in between them. Yes, and for me, it was very hilarious, because I'm wondering, why is the pillow there? Well, Jason had told her that, I mean, nothing is even going to happen between them in that room. He picked her because this is the last week, so they need space to be able to talk and all that, not necessarily for anything. Now, guys, meet the latest addition to the Big Brother house. Yes, I mean, the housemates had to cater for this baby. They had picked from a lucky dip, their partners. So they're taking care of the baby in twos. Yes, guys, and the housemates are doing a lot, backing, pacifying, everything. Guys, I mean, when it got to imisi's and Kola's turn yesterday night, we had seen that the baby cried so much. And when the baby is crying, the full house is on rest. But it's just two partners that are meant to try to pacify the baby. I mean, at the point where the baby was crying, Dede had come downstairs, yes, because the thing woke her from sleep. So she had come down and all that. Little did she know that today, as is her turn, because that baby also did her shaggy. Like, the baby was crying when it was her turn to carry the baby also. And just as she passed the baby to Jason, the baby started laughing. Yes. And she was like, big brother, you do this one. And she collected the baby again. The baby switched from laughing to crying. When she had given the baby back to Jason, the baby had started laughing again. And she was like, big brother, you see why I don't like female children? They're too partial. They like their father small. He gets. But later, she ended up carrying the baby. And I mean, all was well. Whereas with Kola, guys, Kola is not speaking, yes, courtesy of his punishment from Big Brother. I mean, we all know that Kola picked the red telephone and he was warned not to say anything to anyone about his dealings with the red telephone. However, Kola had stated that, I mean, he got an offer from the red telephone and he did not take the offer. He had told Imisi this. And from when I saw people online talking about how Kola has said half of the story, remaining half, I knew that trouble was looming for Kola. Well, what's it called? Big Brother has given Kola a punishment. He's not meant to speak till further notice. He has a board and a pen that he uses to write. Yes, guys. So what the housemates are to do is that whenever he writes a thing out, they have to read it out before responding to him. Where we have Imisi defending him, saying that he might have been misconstrued because, I mean, Kola never said anything. We have the likes of Mensan saying that he knows that he had revealed something to either Imisi or Dede, and that's why he's receiving his punishment. Well, Kola, on the other hand, is trying to speak with Big Brother. I mean, he had even written on his board saying, Big Brother, I would like to really defend myself and explain. I am so confused. Yes. I mean, this is him appealing to Big Brother. And today he was wishing he had his diary session so he can explain everything that had happened and how he did not spill. Baba did not know that even without him knowing, he had spilled half of the things because they told him, do not tell anybody this conversation. And he went ahead to say, they say I should not talk, but I declined the offer. That's you saying part of the conversation. And for those saying that it was K-Bobo that had said it, yes, there was a time K-Bobo had said that the offer given to him, he rejected the offer. But K-Bobo's own is different in the sense that K-Bobo did not reject the offer given to him. So that would not be construed as him actually saying what he was told. However, Kola, on the other hand, telling Imisi that she is not to talk, however, he declined the offer, is different because he actually declined the offer. So he was actually saying the truth about that conversation. And whether we want to admit to it or not, I mean, Kola's mouth has been leaking a lot. Yes, like Kola has been spilling too much. Just the other day here, he had spilled that his uncle's children are both drug addicts and Olosho. He had spilled that. So, I mean, Kola spills a lot. So, this is time, in my own view, for him to reflect and just relax. Now, moving from that, Ebuka had spoken about finale and how, I mean, if there's one thing he would like to change about the show, it's the vile words that people use on the show. Yes, that, I mean, the way people address things on the show and all that is something that he does not necessarily like. I mean, he's used to the drags because every Sunday he asks a question and the way people attack him and all that, he's used to it. But then again, he was just trying to tell fans, you know what? It's 10 seasons. These 10 over 10 housemates have been the bomb. Yes, and now we are in the finals. However, caution down. Calm down on the way you attack people and the vile things you see. I mean, just the other day in my video, I told you guys about how Big Brother fans were saying that Imisi would die. I had told you how they were saying that Toyin Lawani, that's Tiana Empire, would die. I mean, over Big Brother, it's not meant to be that deep. It's not meant to be that deep. So that's what Ebuka was trying to say. I'll post that video for you all to hear just in a bit. However, I cannot go without letting you guys know again that you are voting for your winner. So go and vote, guys. Go and vote for your winner. Come Sunday, one of these individuals on your screen will be crowned the winner. And I don't want to hear the winner is not deserving. It's log of wood that is winner. It's furniture that is the winner. This is my own winner. Go and vote. Give it your all so that your preferred winner will be the winner. Your deserving winner will be the winner. And yes, let me mention that Isabella is currently in pain. I mean, her leg. Yes, she got her leg twisted and is swollen and all that. So she's in pain. And Koyin has been taking good care of her. In fact, according to her, she even wants kisses to heal. He has been kissing her, So he has been taking good care of her. But guys, that's all I have for you guys on this particular video. Please, if you're yet to subscribe, kindly click on the subscription button and click on the notification bell so you can get notified whenever I post any new video. Please like this video, share this video, and comment. And do not forget, guys, that I do CAC jobs. Yes, so in case you have a business name, company, or an NGO that you want me to help you register, please just reach out to me. I'm your girl. Help my ministry. I mean, that's how I get money to do this shalaye that I'm shalaying for you people. That's one of the ways I get my dough. Thank you very much. Thank you for supporting me. That's all I have for you guys. Bye, guys.
Isn't it crazy that we're already in the final week of the 10 over 10 season, and what a season we have had. Probably the best season we've had ever on the show, even if I say so myself. I mean, so many main characters this season, so many plot lines, so many storylines. Just have to give it to the housemates, man. We came correct. They came correct. And just want to say that I'm very proud of everybody who has been a part of this season, all 29 of them, and just being vulnerable, being strategic, but ultimately giving us an entertaining season so far. And yeah, to you guys, the fans, you guys have made this show what it is. It's the biggest show on the continent because of you guys, and I always say that your engagement, your love, your support, your constant, comments is why we're here. Definitely. But while I say that, I also just want to talk about how heartbreaking it is for me to see the kind of language that we still use to engage this show. The name calling, the abuse of the housemates. This is a very tough show to be on. Without any feedback, your every move is dissected. And I understand, the scrutiny that can come with being a housemate. But, the name calling, it is a lot. It is a lot. And every year I just wonder, why do we have to get to that level of, this name calling? And it's some of the most horrible names that his housemates are called just because they came on the show. I know a lot of people who love Big Brother, who watch the show religiously, but never comment on social media about it anymore, because they've realized that whatever they say, even if it's just coming from a place of just an opinion, the replies are always horrific. Someone could just comment and say, oh, I don't like this person's dress, which is a fair thing to say, and the replies are, oh, your generation will die, your mother is this. I don't know how we got here. I don't know why we're still here. And I just wish, I could change that about the show, if anything. I think it's possible to be a fan of a housemate or even stand a housemate without getting to that level of just terrible language while engaging the show. I mean, even I get dragged every season. It's easy to say that I'm used to it, but it's still just crazy to me that every Sunday, after 9 seasons of hosting the show, I ask a question on Sunday and the comments and the rhetoric is just to abuse me and, call me all sorts of names off of a question. And they say, oh, Ebuka hates this person. It's so crazy to me that people think I hate a housemate. But I guess it is what it is. Anyway, let's enjoy the final week. Good luck to the top 10, and whoever